right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Man, it's so hard. It's so hard not to just like go off the rails with the shorting meme stonks rant. But it's ultimately, I posted that Dana White clip last week to my personal Instagram. It's like, what's the point? And it just like when Dana kind of like goes off on this rant in that clip, and then he's like, it's pointless. So I don't know. I mean, it's just, this is the biggest takeaway. I won't do the rant about how stupid it is to short low floats, because keep in mind, AMC is basically a low float. Because you guys understand the fact when you've got, everybody on Wall Street bets refusing to sell. Okay. You can mock the diamond hand things all you want. But when there's like literally millions of people that will not sell, that's locking up the float. Now, in the olden days, like there's like the legend of like the silver squeeze when those two brothers like locked it, cornered the market of silver, cornered the market in wheat. Typically, it would be one big, one really, really wealthy guy or group of people that would lock up the float and squeeze it. Now, what's so amazing about AMC is it's completely decentralized. So it's not just one guy locking up the float. It's a million men and women. Or I don't know, maybe more than a million. So this is what happens. And this is why I come on here and I'm like, low floats, low floats, low floats, low floats. The reason AMC doubled in a week, in a couple days, the reason it's squeezing this morning is the float's locked up. I mean, the freely tradable shares of this, I don't even know what it is. Because I mean, it might be a million share. I don't know what that number is. But when you got all these diamond hands, this is what happens. So anyway, it's a dip and rip every day. It's a break of all-time high or 52-week highs every day. I mean, here's the thing. When you've got the float controlled like this, you don't need to be first, man. You buy this at $36.50 and it's probably going who knows where. So you could just play all these key levels. So AMC, use all the low float patterns. Same shit, different day. I always keep it PG. Like if you guys notice, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you got kids in the room. I always keep it PG. I might drop a damn here and there, but this is the situation where it deserves a little bit of profanity when people keep trying to guess the tops and stuff like AMC. So let's move on. Masaru asks about LYFT continuation. Let's take a look at LYFT. Nah, too much resistance, Masaru. I mean, nice trend last month. But the problem is you're right into resistance now. So I don't really see anything on LYFT. I mean, you see what I'm looking at, right? I mean, I just see like a brick wall at 58, 59, and even back here from February, I don't know, just strictly from a chart perspective. Now I get the fundamental point of LYFT. World's opening back up. Travel is coming back. I get the fundamental idea behind LYFT, but remember, most of what we do on a short-term trading perspective is chart-based, and I think you got a brick wall of resistance. Todd asked about VTNR. Nice. Pulled back to VWAP. So I like 1050 breaks or even as high as 1150 breaks on this. So hugging VWAP, VTNR, hugging VWAP, Friday's main squeeze. Look for 1050 breaks or even 1150 breaks. Elevate the frequency says Mara has news. Man. I mean, elevate the frequency. You know, in a long time, you know, people that are here a lot, you know what I'm going to say. These crypto plays, it's just weed. It's weed stocks all over again. And I know many of you, I'll make it quick, okay? I don't care if Mara has news. I don't care if Riot has news. BTBT. These things, it's getting to the point where the crypto plays are worse than weed stocks. So, I mean, listen, if it can put in some kind of high volume, wild move, but I just don't see it, especially with crypto. You know, crypto is just sideways. Bitcoin sideways. Doge is fading. Ethereum sideways, you know. So, Tamiko asked about CLDR. So, love this as an earnings winner. Yeah, beautiful. So, standard, you know, again, I know I plug the ebook a lot, but I think, you know, it's like the bonus pattern in the ebook is these earnings winners. This is textbook, what you look for a late day above VWAP swing trade. Morteza asked about EBON. Oh, EBON's not doing anything, is it? Ugh. Morteza. Ugh. I mean, listen, we're all here to learn, you know, but what do I say about sketchy, you know, China-related stocks at 52-week lows? I mean, and again, we're here to learn, we're here to grow, we're here to recognize what is and isn't a good setup, but just go buy a lottery ticket, you know? I mean, go buy a Powerball ticket and cross your fingers, because your odds are just as good on the Powerball as they are on EBON. Sorry. OEG. Woo! What happened here? Oh, thank you, Michael. So you guys know what I say about 8 a.m. press releases. What do we got here? Let me peruse the news. So this is some kind of infrastructure play. Ugly chart, higher float. I like this move, but I would say 945 or later because of the overall chart. OEG, infrastructure, higher float. So 945 or later, dip and rip. What do you think about Nikola? You know, ultimately, remember Nikola was like the ultimate. Remember when Nikola was like a complete and total scam? And here we still are at 15. I don't know about anything today on Nikola, but man, it's amazing. You know, you had the hit piece back last summer. Geez, it was last summer. A year ago, the hit piece on Nikola. I don't know if this is ready yet, but I would definitely keep this on back burner. If you would have asked me, you know, a year ago, and this is where I have no problem admitting when I was wrong. You know, trading, especially day trading, you have to be okay with being wrong. It's part of the deal. If you would have asked me last summer where Nikola would be this summer, I'd be like, it's going to be it'll either be delisted or it'll be a 3-cent stock. That's what I would have said a year ago. Here we are at 15. And EVs are coming back. You know, it's something I've talked about. There's so much buzz right now with the F-150. Ford, I talked about this last week. Ford's crushing it with that F-150, the Mach-E, the Mustang. Tesla's obviously crushing it. So don't sleep on Nikola. I don't know if I'd do anything today, but don't sleep on this thing. I think there's possible squeeze here. I'll finish. Speaking of Ford, Jeff DeWorst asked about Ford. I'd look for breaks of this pre-market highs, risk on VWAP. So breaks of 1480, risk down on 1450 VWAP area. Swing trade. Breaks of pre-highs, risk on VWAP. All right, everyone. Have a great day. So much out there. Thank you, Nicole, for collecting all the tickers and questions. I got to about 10% of the good tickers and questions. So I do the best I can in 15 minutes. And I actually did a pretty good job of not completely losing my mind about AMC short sellers. I actually kept it pretty decent. So anyway, check out the Steady Trade team. I answer every single question in detail. I can actually get to everything because the webinars are 45 minutes long. And have a great day, and we'll see you next time.